Yes, children, let us see the types of companies. Here, companies are of three categories: one person company, private company, and public company. Let us see one person company. One person company is the company which is formed by only one person as a member. Only one member will be there, and he must be a natural person, and an Indian citizen or resident of India can form one person. And this company should not be formed for charitable purposes, and this cannot carry the non-banking financial investments, and its paid up share capital should not be more than 2 crores, sorry, 50 lakhs, and its average annual turnover of 3 years should not exceed 2 crores. A one person company should have at least one director but not more than 50 directors. These are the characteristics of one person company. Again, I am reading the company which is formed by only one man as a member is known as one person company. And second, the person or the one man, that member must be the Indian citizen and natural person. And this company should not be constituted for or registered for charitable purposes, and it cannot do the non-banking financial investment activities, and its paid up capital should not be more than 50 lakhs, and its turnover must not exceed 2 crores, and a one person company should have at least one director but not more than 15 directors. Now let us see the private companies. A private company is one which has a minimum paid up share capital as may be prescribed, and which by its articles of association restricts to the right the transfer of shares. Many shares cannot be transferred, and at the end of the name it should be written as a private limited. And except in case of one person company, number of members, at least 2 persons should be there to constitute a private company, and not exceeding 200 persons according to section of the Companies Act of 2013. And it prohibits, it cannot issue the shares to the public. Now let us see the public company. The company which is not a private company is a public company. At the end of the public company's name, it should be written as limited. It is to be written as limited. And the number of persons at least 7, and 7 members, and there is no restriction for the maximum, means unlimited. And a public company, the limited company should have at least 3 directors but not more than 15 directors. Again, these public companies are of 3 categories: limited liability companies, unlimited liability, and limited by guarantee. Here, limited liability means that the shareholders' liability is limited to the extent of the unpaid portion of the share. And unlimited companies, so here the shareholders' liability is unlimited. And limited by guarantee, here the shareholders give guarantee to some extent their liability, they are giving guarantee to pay the liabilities of the outsiders. This is about the 3 kinds of companies: one person company, private company, and public company. Again, public companies 3 types: limited liability companies, unlimited liability companies. Of course, in India there are no unlimited liability companies. Unlimited by guarantee, here the shareholders give guarantee. To some extent they are liable to the outside liabilities in case of the winding up of the company. Now let us see the differences between private companies and public companies. Number of members, just now we have seen private companies minimum 2 members and maximum 200 members. And in case of the public companies, minimum 7 members and maximum unlimited. Next, transfer of shares. In case of private companies, the shareholders cannot transfer their share to the other persons. And in case of private companies, the transferability of shares is possible. Prospectus. The private companies need not to issue the prospectus, and public companies should have to issue the prospectus to raise the capital by issue of shares from the public. Number of directors. Here we have seen at least 2 directors, and there at least 3 directors, and in both the cases not more than 15. And name. So at the end of the private company's name, it is to be written as private limited, and in case of public companies, it is to be written as limited. This is about the kinds of companies and differences between private and public companies.